Hey everybody, it is I Hellgear, and I'm just gonna throw this one right here and right now for a quick little channel update because this is an odd spot to be in right now for me, and I don't want to take too much time to talk about this, even if it is like kind of rough for me to absorb like a sponge. So, as some of you have been aware, over the month of October, I was doing some channel audits. The purpose of the channel audits was to see exactly what you, my viewing audience, was watching on the channel. And I figured, looking at the advice of other channels, I came up with an interesting thing and used it as a blueprint for me. And that interesting thing is this: regardless if you have a big channel, a small channel, a channel that's in between sizes, content creators usually don't see, in light of their subscriber count, they usually don't see 10% of their subscribers viewing their pieces, their content. So I decided, you know what? Let me see if 10% of my viewers for various series on my channel, where am I going to go from here? If 10% of my viewers would watch some of the favorite things or their most liked pieces of series on this channel. And when I made the announcement about that on the previous channel progress report, that was the blueprint. I figured I would take, as someone with 1,100 subscribers, I would see if content could get 10% of you, my viewing audience, to watch it over the course of 6 days. Now, as many of you guys know, the uploading schedule is Saturday to Wednesday. That's how content hits the channel. Anything that happens on Thursday or Friday is because I've been feeling it. So I wanted to see if 10% of you, my viewers, would do this, including the more popular stuff that's on the channel. Only to find out that of the stuff that I audited, it didn't get to the 10% of views. And I thought to myself, okay, maybe it's just this one. Maybe the views will pick up for some of the other content. And many folks were asking me, okay, where is the rest of the stuff for this? Right? The reason for the rest of it was this: I continue to record that, like the content that I did during the audit weeks, right? I kept doing the content, I kept recording the stuff, but the point of that was, since stuff was being audited for views, I didn't want to upload it because I wanted the focus to be on the focus being you, my viewers, viewing the content. I wanted it solely on the content that was being audited at the time. And that first instance, let me do that. I looked at it and it didn't make the 10%. So as the weeks went on, I audited other stuff to see if it could make this. I'll just replace the one I've just done. And the problem was, wow, that one just blew up. The first piece of content didn't make the 10% view audit that I wanted for it to keep around. So the next audit came in, and once again, the 10% was not achieved. Fast forward, everything that was on the content audit for the month of October, nothing made the 10% audit. Not a single series on the auditing block made that 10% of views. And this stings because even the popular stuff that got audited, even the popular content, the content that brings in a lot of views, didn't even make the 10%. And it was just so very disheartening for me because I figured, okay, maybe the stuff that isn't getting the traffic, the viewers' traffic, isn't going to make that, but let's see the popular stuff on the channel. That should be able to get the 10% because you, my viewing audience, watch this. Only for it to not make the 10% audit cut. So, here I sit and I'm thinking to myself, do I want to audit the rest of the stuff? And I thought about this and said to myself, I just might not audit anymore. Because there are things I want to audit, and then there's stuff that has unfinished business. Now, of course, this is what, the second week of November, right? This is November 7th. Oh, geez, my Smurf shop is going to be having a sale in 2 days on the 9th. Yeah. So there's still one more week, and then the week after that is like this is a week before Thanksgiving. Because like this is the like nothing week, and then the week after this coming week is the Thanksgiving week. So I figured like this. Here's what's gonna happen on the coming uploads. So just to be on the square with everyone. All right. For the purpose of focusing content on the audited stuff, I now have a backlog. So that's what's going to be happening within the next couple of days. I'm going to start doing and posting backlogged content. I'm well aware with what's going on currently as far as some of the series are concerned. Don't worry about that. I will address that in due time. But this is what's going to happen. First and foremost, the backlog is going to go up. So backlog's gonna hit, and then after the backlog, I'm going to be doing the graveyard posts. Now, to those of you who are new to the channel, you're probably like, well, what the hell is a graveyard post? One of the playlists that I have on my channel is what I call the channel graveyard. This is the stuff where all of the series or content that either just didn't work or just lost out on things gets its last piece, it gets its last rites, and then I'm done. And I just stopped making content of that. So this is what's going to happen. Again, I'm going to deal with the backlog, and then after the backlog is going to be the graveyard postings. And after the graveyard postings, more stuff is going to come up. And I figure this will be new stuff. So, Thanksgiving coming up. My nephew's birthday is on Thanksgiving this year. And then the Thanksgiving weekend is Mother Hell's birthday. Guess I'll be recording on Thanksgiving, apparently. So that's where we are. So to everybody that put their views into the content for the audit week, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for viewing the content. I appreciate that. I really do, more than you know. So, backlog's gonna happen. Give me the cube. I don't want the diamond yet, because I get it right there. So, backlog first, graveyard posts second, and then it's on with the show. So, when the graveyard posts come out, please pay your proper respects. And after those graveyard posts, we'll just move on, because there's a lot more stuff en route. So again, I want to say thank you to everybody who watched all the content. And show goes on.